What's up, world? Just walked in the door from work. It is currently 9:36, the day after my first official cheat day. I stopped eating last night right around 12:30 or 12:45. I can't remember off the top of my head here right now, so we'll round up to 1 in the morning. I didn't eat anything at all today because I was just way too full during the morning and the afternoon. I just had a coffee about an hour or so before work, and I've been fasting ever since. I am currently 20 and a half hours fasted, and I'm about to head off to my volume leg workout, so I thought I'd bring you guys along and show you my energy levels while being 20 and a half hours fasted at the gym. By the time I get there, probably be 21 hours. By the time I finally warm up and get everything going, be about 21 and a half to 22 hours of absolutely no food in my system, and I'm gonna take you guys along for my whole workout. Now, the last time I showed you guys one of my fasted workouts, I wanted to show you how heavy I could lift while being fasted. And today, I'm still gonna lift quite heavy, not to my max, but I'm gonna go for volume. So I'm gonna show you guys how much effort and how much volume I can put in while being 20, 21, 22 hours completely fasted. So let's go to the gym.
What's up, Rob? Yeah.
Alright, another fasted workout voiceover with the Hungarian experiment. Start most of my workouts, especially my leg workouts, with a nice 5 to 10 minute brisk run. Just to get the blood flowing in the legs. Make sure I'm running with nice good posture and nice good form. And then I head over to the abduction and adduction and just do about 3 to 5 sets of that. Today when I filmed this, I only did about 3 sets because I knew I was going to do a lot of volume and really work on the form in the beginning rather than going heavy. So after those, just made sure I really stretched out my legs, stretched out my shoulders so that when I started doing squats, I was just nice and loose before I headed over there. So after I was nice and loosened up there, I headed over to the squat rack. Now personally, I am not a big fan of squats. I don't feel like I have good form. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe because my hips are a little offline from each other, or because my rib cage is so off that the bar just doesn't feel right when it's on my back, and my arms always feel slightly off. So especially because I'm quite fasted during this workout, about 22 hours, my form is definitely sloppy. I can definitely say that. But as I said in the beginning of the video there, I was going for a lot of time under tension and a lot of volume. So overloaded the muscle with weight towards the end of the workout and towards the end of my sets, but I wanted to make sure I had nice good form, making sure I just really go through that muscle group, especially on these squats. I'm really trying to get my form a lot better on squats, as you see here. So just taking my time and trying to learn from my body as it's changing and progressing month to month and year to year. So I got this weightlifting belt for Christmas. I don't use it a lot, I just use it on deadlifts, but I really wanted to experiment around with using it on my squats today. Live footage here, and you're gonna see the exact same weight from me using the belt to not using the belt. And to be honest, I don't think I need the belt because my lower back is already quite developed and it's not weak back there. So I need it on deadlifts because I find it helps with my form, especially with sumo deadlifts. But with squats here, I don't think I need it. I think I just need to work on my form a lot more with squats, and then once I have my form down, if I'm going really, really heavy, maybe 315 all the way up to 400 pounds, which I'll hopefully get to this year, this is when I'll need my squat belt. So just trying to experiment and make sure I'm nice and comfortable with the belt. But let's watch some raw footage here. after 225 pounds, I lowered my range of motion down and I dropped down to 135, and I just repped that out to get, like I said, a lot of volume and a lot of time under tension today. And here I just wanted to give you an example of how much time I leave in between my sets. So please don't focus on the girl in the back there. I forgot to cut this out of the video, but I barely give more than 45 seconds to a minute rest, unless I'm going quite heavy, like on heavy deadlifts or heavy squat days. So following my squats, I headed over to leg press. I did probably a set or two of warm up of just 45 plate on each side. And then I hit 3 sets of 20 reps of 3 plates on each side, and I made sure I supersetted that with calf raises. Again, just trying to go for a ton of volume, make sure I get that time under tension, and overloading that muscle with weight. And then following the double leg press, I just made sure I did another 3 sets of single legs.
All right, 22 and a half hours fasted. I'm feeling quite depleted now. Switching to isolation exercises. Let's volume this out.
So as I said there, once I got a little pooched, I just made sure I focused on isolated movements.
Now, typically I won't work out at 21 to 22 hours fasted. I just don't think it's really optimal. But life is situational. Had a cheat day yesterday, had to work today, so I gotta make do with what I can. I hate squats. I probably shouldn't have done squats to start off with, and I was definitely sloppy on it. I want to show you guys that 22 hours fasted compared to 17 or 18, it's gonna be a bit of a difference, but you can still have the energy to get through your workouts. So here we go, about halfway done my volume leg workout.
So because I got cut off there, I just did a huge triple superset of leg extensions, leg curls, and glute kickbacks. And besides moving the camera around, I gave very little to no rest in between each set. Personally for myself, I just find it's more optimal. When I'm in the gym, I want to save as much time as possible. And because I am fasted, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting my whole workout in within an hour to an hour and a half.
One thing I've also noticed, whether it's a leg day, a pull day, or an arm day, if I have a cheat day the day before, I sweat like a pig, man. Oh, I'm sweating like crazy right now.
And then following my workout there, I just wanted to get some handstand push-ups in to make sure I'm maintaining and progressing week to week. And the bar is in the front there. I just did some 135 deficit deadlifts. So I put a 45-pound plate on the ground, and then I just repped it out for about 15 to 20 reps, just making sure I had nice, good form. But that's it from me, so thank you guys very much for listening to this fasted workout voiceover. I'll catch you in the next voiceover here. Hungarian Experiment is out.
So as I said there, this is definitely not optimal to do. I wanted to show you guys that I could still get an effective workout in. As you guys saw there, my squats were sloppy. A lot of my reps were sloppy. But just like when you're sick or when you're tired, you still gotta get in there and put the work in. What I believe is gonna build you muscle is time under tension, volume, and overloading the muscle with weight. Even if you're a little sloppy, even if you're a little tired or run down on carbs, you can still get all 3 in, or one of the 3, which I believe will help you build muscle in the long run. Skipping this workout wouldn't have done anything for me. As you can tell, I'm kind of slurring my words, I'm stuttering a bit. Towards the end there, I was sidestepping because now I'm almost about 23 hours of absolutely no food. I definitely drained all the cheat day carbs probably during my run there because I was running around a lot at work and I probably depleted most of my carbs while I was at work. But as I showed you there, I still had enough energy to physically move, to physically get a workout in. And as you see here, I'm still talking, I'm still able to articulate myself, I'm still able to have an intellectual conversation. Now, I don't think it's optimal. I wouldn't want to have a huge discussion or be in class trying to learn something, but I believe you can still get through your day. So once again, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I am extremely tired now and I am ready for some food, so time to eat. Because the last 2 days I had extremely long fasts. Yesterday I fasted for 24 hours, today I fast for 22 to 23 hours. Tomorrow's gonna be situational. It's gonna be a lot shorter of a fast day because once I eat tonight, I'll probably finish around 1, maybe 2 in the morning. And if I want to get on a good schedule tomorrow, that means I'm going to have to shorten my window up. So tomorrow is most likely going to be a situational day as well, just to help me get back on track. It's going to be a short fasted window, probably not even more than 12 hours, but the prior 2 days I got an extremely long fasts, which according to that study, if you fast for 20 to 24 hours, you have a 15 to 2,000% increase in growth hormone, which I believe is what helped me put on a lot of muscle in 2015 while I was eating in a caloric deficit and having alcohol 3 to 4 times a week, having huge cheat days every 4 to 7 days, while I also had the 40-hour fast and 5 36-hour fasts. So last year I really wanted to prove that no matter what, intermittent fasting is going to help provide that growth hormone, which is going to help you put on muscle, even if you're in a caloric deficit and you're having wild, sporadic, crazy days every week. This year, I'm trying to be very consistent. I want to try to get 24 to 2,600 calories in every single day, only have a cheat day every 7 to 10 days rather than every 4 to 7 days, and just try to be very consistent to show the ultimate power of intermittent fasting. Last year, I wanted to push intermittent fasting to the test. This year is to show how, if you're very consistent with intermittent fasting, that you can put on some serious muscle while still being in a slight caloric deficit. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you go hit that like button and leave me a comment. I am the Hungarian Experiment.